Guys, what made you realize this girl is definitely not into me? I once went on a date with this girl. Bought her dinner. Went downstairs to the bar nightclub for a drink afterwards. She ran into some girlfriends and just went over to their table. Sat down and started chatting and drinking. I sat alone for about 20 minutes. Then just left without saying anything. Never heard from her again. I can't imagine what I would do in this situation for 20 minutes. That's so rude of her. Go over and hit on her friends. I asked her out, she said, "Ew. Reminds me of a time in junior high school when I told some girl that I liked another girl and told her not to tell anyone." Lo and behold, next class. I'm talking to the girl I like and she asks the group, "Hey, do you guys know who Jufro 667 is?" Me, being the shy kid, have no idea what to do, so I play dumb until someone points to me and I raise my hand a bit. The look on this girl's face was not at all one of pleasant surprise. Needless to say, it stuck with me almost 20 years later. Would you like to have a date? I'd rather not, and that was that. Went to her apartment. Then I helped her with Tinder. I went to a chick's apartment once and she had another girlfriend of hers over and they spent a good amount of time rating dudes on Bumble. And proceeded to get about 50 matches in the 5 hours I was there. I was like, WTF am I doing here? Then got drunk and left via Uber. That's about as well as that could have gone by the sounds of it. When every conversation is abruptly ended by, lol. Or, haha true, any one-word response really. I do this sometimes even when I like the other person. Sometimes they send a meme or message which has no possible reply, so I just send an emoji, and sometimes I am just tired and want the convo to be over. I can relate to this. I don't care if you're my best friend or someone I like. There are times when I just don't have the energy or mindset to keep a conversation going. Hit me up tomorrow. I clocked out today. You guys are killing it for us legitimate lollers. Now we have to take it up a notch and go way over the top with our response, and that just opens up another can of worms. When they couldn't remember any conversation we previously had, and made the excuse that their phone's text history resets every day. Didn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out she deleted them herself. I have my phone set this way due to privacy concerns regarding my work. It's a real thing. That probably doesn't help in your situation though. When she used to give everyone hugs but only ever offered me a high five. Maybe because you live in a village and she's into city boys. When I expressed interest and she recoiled in horror and told me I was embarrassing her. I went out to a restaurant per bar with 4 buddies. Some ladies sent over a round of drinks. To my 4 buddies. I am guessing they must have specifically told the waiter, give every one of those strangers a drink except Quasimodo in the corner there. Make sure he is painfully aware that he does not get a drink. When she asked me if I knew if my friend was interested in anybody. I was only just starting to maybe have a crush on her, so it didn't hurt. But like, definitely wasn't pleasant lol. Yeah, I had something like that happen to me. A girl messaged me and was like, "So I have a question," and I was like, "What's up?" And she said, "Okay, I hope this isn't weird. But it's just been on my mind." And then after a little bit she texts, "Is Larry single?" He wasn't. Caught her making out with my manager. So, that's why Karen's so intent on speaking to him. Ah, the infamous manager, all those Karen's been seeking. They be taking our partners. When you go in for a hug and she gives you the side hug. A classmate figured out another classmate and I were sleeping together because I give every woman the one-armed side hug, and I gave her a bear hug and picked her up. She thought we would start making out right there, so our secret was out. Anyway, she ended up being the worst fucking person I ever met. Closed responses to leading or intuitive chatter. E.g., just saying, yes, no, not really, etc. when asked questions that could easily lead to more conversation. The sad thing is my boyfriend in high school was like that with me because he liked me so much he got nervous and couldn't figure out what to say. That is a thing plenty of boys struggle with. Myself included, even to this day. Like, WTH am I supposed to reply with to, lol? Can I have time to think about it? Then nothing. Radio silence for like a month. Next time we talked it's as if that moment never happened. I've had every rejection under the sun used on me. Laughter. A straight up no. Coming up with an excuse halfway through the date to leave. Being ghosted. It's not you it's me. Etc. One even claimed that she liked me but her parents didn't approve of me so nothing could happen. Only to find out later that her parents actually thought I was great and would repeatedly ask her about me. In that case I think she just wanted sex and nothing more, which I should have seen from the start, but that one. Can I have time to think about it? Damn. I'm over it now. But I'll never forget how much it hurt. Gave a girl at work my number on a piece of paper and she handed it right back and said, "We talk at work all the time so let's keep doing that." That sucks. But gotta give it to her. She ripped off the band-aid fast. No ambiguity in that rejection. I was thinking the same. Better than just ghosting him. Straight up and to the point. Not rude either. Just honest. I agree. As someone who sucks at social interaction, I'd rather be told, "Hey, I'm not exactly interested," rather than them pretending. We flirted for several weeks. Hung out every day. I kept feeling a closer and closer connection, but due to circumstances I could not control we were never alone enough together for me to test it. Had some friends plan a camping trip and I invited her and she said yes. I even specifically told her there's gonna be 2 couples there so we're gonna be in a tent just the 2 of us. She said yeah she knows. Get to the trip. We have a few drinks and I ask her if she wants to take a walk with me to look at stars. I get it. It's corny. Shut up. Once we're a little away from everyone I tell her how much I like her and attempt to go in for a kiss. Aw shit. But hey, at least you tried. No. Definitely. I shot that shot. And actually through a weird set of coincidences we ended up going to a different area that weekend. Met another group and I ended up meeting a girl who actually was into me, which made the first girl act wildly jealous and leave. Asked a girl if she wanted to grab lunch together sometime. She said she was busy that day, which was interesting as I never specified a day. Back in college, I took a girl on a lunch date. We had a really nice time. When it was getting time to leave, I told her I had to get to work. She said, "Where do you work?" I said, "McDonald's," and I literally could see her attitude shift in 1 second. "Oh, cool." So as I'm driving her home, I said, "So can we hang out again?" She replies, "Yeah, totally." So the next day I text and ask if she wants to hang. She never responded. Her mistake. She could be getting Big Macs and chicken nuggets all the time. Are those code words for his penis? I am not sure where this chick expected a college kid to work at. Yeah, I am the lead engineer at Microsoft. Just getting retrained in office management at this community college for fun. Asked her to senior prom. She said yes, but when we got there she ditched me to hang out with another guy she liked. Wasn't too bad though, cause I danced with another girl who I got along better with. Man, I always feel so bad for people like this. My senior prom. I had my friend who liked my former best friend, he never explicitly said, and they went to prom together. Literally an hour into prom. And she's making out with a dude in the ballroom while they're slow dancing. My friend went outside and just danced the whole night away to the band outside. We joined him because it was so much more fun and less hectic outside. I thought my former best friend had done such a huge bitch move. The guy she was with she had liked since our sophomore year of high school. It was just so messed up. Ouch. Well, I skipped my senior prom because no one would go with me. And I figured, why pay for a ticket, rent a tuxedo, and drive to the prom just to go stand around with a bunch of people who don't want to dance with me? My girlfriend cheated on me about a month before my senior prom. So I wasn't gonna go. But a really good friend of mine forced me to take her. And honestly, I'm glad I did. Stopped texting first and realized that she never texted me for 3 days. It was totally one-sided. Nothing I hate more than a one-sided relationship. Even with friends. And sadly I'm sure I'm guilty of it too without even realizing. I noticed that I was always the first to start texting one of my friends, so I stopped. It's their turn to start now. Haven't heard from them in months. At a bar with some friends. My boy John starts trying to chat up this girl and her friends. I approach and try to wingman. This girl makes hard eye contact and says, "Well, it was great meeting you guys." I, of course, say, likewise, and drag off John to go explain to his dumbass how to recognize when girls are politely telling you to fuck off. Had a dinner together, and the entirety of her contributions to the conversation were repetitions of, yep, that's cool, and such. Even when I tried to ask her questions and engage her in the conversation, she just had nothing to add or to say. Was pretty clear it wasn't sparking.